Hi, this is Bob from Wham's Tech, and today we're going to show you how to use Reflector Teacher, which is the easiest application to improve engagedness in your classroom and to keep students accountable by allowing them to mirror their iPads to your screen. You would use Reflector Teacher in a variety of ways, either to call on kids to project their work, explain their thinking, present a project. You can even allow them to mirror more than one screen at a time in the event that they're working in a group. To launch Reflector on a Mac, you can go to the Spotlight tool and just type in Reflector, and it should pop up as one of the top hits. On a Windows device, you can go to your Start menu, Programs, and go to Reflector as well. Reflector 2 is the older version of Reflector. It'll still work just as fine, but Reflector Teacher is the newest one, and it is available for downloading for Woodward staff for free. Just contact Dwayne or myself in order to get that approved for your device. Once you launch Reflector Teacher, you should see this icon up in your menu bar or down in your status bar on a Windows device. And selecting it, you'll see your computer name followed by which devices are connected. You can dive into the preferences here to fine-tune the Reflector experience for your classroom. The one option I want to point out is in the connection menu. Make sure that the AirPlay security is turned on, and I recommend on-screen code. This will force students to type in a 4-character code that will pop up on your computer before they're allowed to show their device. That way, students aren't just mirroring their device to your screen without your approval. And then I recommend, just for streamlining purposes on connection, you can just allow them to connect and show device. So the moment they type in the code, their device is on the screen. If you want to be more secure, you could go to the prompt to approve, where you then have to physically push approve before the screen appears. So allow a second layer of security there, but it will take up more time in the classroom because you'll have to run over to your computer and allow them and hit that. The connect and show device should be sufficient. All right, then on a student iPad, all they'll simply do is go to the control panel, type screen mirroring, and they will select the name of your computer. The on-screen code will appear, like so, and then they'll type in that code on their iPad. And now you see that the iPad is mirrored to your screen. So then just turn your projector on, and their screen is now in front of everybody to see. So again, they can present their project without sending it to your computer. They can project their work in Notability or in Google Docs to explain their thinking. They can use any sort of whiteboarding app or notes app or drawing app in order to showcase their work to the students. You can even have them lead a tutorial. So if you see that a particular student or a group of students was able to do something on the iPad that you want everybody else to be able to see, have them present it to your class. Now let's say they're working on a group project and each student is responsible for doing a different part of the project and they have different work, or you want to have 2 different students show their work and compare and contrast the work, you can have a second student mirror their iPad to the screen as well. That second student would follow the same process by going to screen mirroring, selecting the computer, typing in the code, which will be the same code in a given session, and then their iPad will be displayed as well. And you see the screen automatically adjusts to fit all the devices. The more devices you have mirroring, it will slow down, it will be a little bit more sluggish because there's a lot of interaction that's happening there. But you'll then be able to showcase their work in pretty much real time. You can also modify the arrangement of screens. So if you want to arrange them in different ways, you can just simply take them and drag their screens around. You can resize them in the lower right-hand corner. So you want to make them smaller or larger, depending upon your display preferences, you can do that. To disconnect, students can just stop screen mirroring from their iPad, or you can come up here to your Reflector console and find the iPad and hit the red X to close it down. You can also use Reflector as a teacher in a variety of ways, one being just using the camera app. So you could walk around the room and have the camera app open and take photos of student work as a model, or of a document, or of an object, or something like that. You can also launch the Classroom app and project the Classroom app to your students so they know that all of them are being watched, and they can kind of keep track, have a visual reference of what you're able to see as well, just to kind of keep them in line. You're also able to open up things like Google Docs or Drive in case you want to show them a process for how you are expecting them to complete something or turn something in. So I'm very interested in the ways that you want to use Reflector in the classroom. If you have any ideas or you need assistance, please feel free to reach out to me at robert.petito@woodward.edu. Thanks for watching.